Hey, it is Caoimhe here, and welcome back to 10 Mentors, the podcast where we borrow better questions and better tools so you do not have to figure out life, work, and relationships all on your own. So today I want to talk about a sentence I really wish we had been taught in school instead of try harder or be your best. Those are fine, but they are kind of vague, right? They sound good on a poster, but they do not really help you make decisions especially when you are tired. The sentence I want you to try on is this: I will honor my growth, not my talent, not my results, my growth. Just feel that for a second. I will honor my growth. It is quieter, it is kinder, and it is way more useful. Because when that becomes a value, all the tiny things you normally dismiss as pointless or too small suddenly start to count. So, let's make this real. Imagine someone like Anna. She is 49, she hates the gym, she has tried every new year, new me thing under the sun. Usually, if she cannot do 45 minutes of hard training, she just does nothing. It is all or nothing. This year, she decides on one rule: I will honor my growth. One day she goes to the gym and she just walks like 12 minutes on the treadmill. That is it. Old Anna would say, ugh, that is nothing. Why bother? New Anna comes home, kicks off her shoes, and thinks, you know what? I honored my growth today. Same action, completely different story. And that story matters, because that is how identity shifts. 12 minutes is not impressive on social media, but it is a brick in the wall of who she is becoming. That is what this value does. It turns too small to matter into exactly the right size for today. Let's go to work for a second. You're in a meeting, your heart is pounding, and you have one comment you could make. Normally, you stay quiet. Your voice shakes, you are scared, you will ramble, so you just swallow it and replay the whole thing later in the shower. Now imagine you walk into that same meeting with one quiet promise. Today, I am going to honor my growth. Someone asks for ideas, and you speak once. Your voice does shake. It is not some TED Talk moment. People do not stop the meeting and tell you that you are amazing. The conversation just moves on. Old you. That was so awkward, I should not speak again. New you. Yeah, that was a bit shaky, but I honored my growth. See the difference? Growth does not always feel good. Sometimes it feels uncomfortable, messy, even a bit embarrassing. But the question is no longer, was I flawless? It is, did I honor my growth? And then there is the boundaries piece. Think of someone in a stretched team, always the reliable one. There is always just one more project, one more favor, one more, you do not mind doing this, do you? They're exhausted, they are snappy at home, and yet they keep saying yes because they do not want to be seen as difficult or selfish. Now picture them pausing, taking a breath, and asking, if I truly honored my growth here, my health, my learning, my future, what would I say? And the honest answer is no. No to the extra project. No to the Sunday emails. No, because they are at capacity. From the outside, it looks like one email. I cannot take this on right now. But inside, it is this huge shift. The story becomes, I am someone worth protecting. I honored my growth. That is boundaries, not guilt. In philosophy, a value is not what you say you care about. It is what you consistently act for. So, if honor my growth becomes a real value in your life, a couple of things start to change. Going slightly outside your comfort zone stops feeling stupid and starts feeling meaningful. Rest days feel earned instead of a sign of weakness. Starting small stops being embarrassing and starts feeling powerful, like you are actually building something. And you stop asking, is this enough to impress anyone? And you start asking, did this honor my growth? That is a very different filter for your day. So let us zoom out for a moment. Think of your future self, 5 or 10 years from now. Not some fantasy version on a yacht, just the you who is a bit stronger, a bit calmer, with a little more skill and a little less drama. That person is not built in one huge moment of motivation. They are built in these tiny, easy to dismiss choices that almost did not happen. The 20-minute walk when you could have just scrolled your phone. The one honest conversation you were tempted to avoid. The night you went to bed on time instead of saying just one more episode. The afternoon you said, No, I am at capacity, instead of sacrificing your weekend again. When you look back, those are the days that actually reshape your life. So here's the invitation for this year. Make "I will honor my growth" your quiet promise to yourself. Write it somewhere you will actually see it. On your phone, lock screen, on a post-it by the kettle, in your journal. And then, at the end of the day, do not ask, was I perfect? Or did I do enough to catch up with everyone else? Ask, where did I honor my growth today? Some days the answer will be tiny. I drank some water and took a short walk. That counts. Some days it will be bigger. I finally booked that appointment. I told the truth in that meeting. I said no to something that was slowly draining me. All of that is growth. Because your future is not built in big highlight moments. It is built in those small, quiet, easy to dismiss choices that you decide to take seriously. So today, just pick one thing, one small stretch that lets you put your head on the pillow tonight and say, yeah, I honored my growth today. That is enough. You have been listening to the 10 Mentors podcast. A few minutes, one idea, something you can actually use in your real life, not just think about. If this landed with you, send it to someone who's being really tough on themselves right now. Someone who needs that reminder that small steps still count. And if you want more tools, questions, and mentor in a box, ideas for yourself or for your team, you can always find me at 10 Mentors. Until next time, honor your growth in small ways, in quiet ways, and let that be enough for today.